Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jason here. Today I want to go over some EIDL grant updates. Probably go over a little bit of the PPP. We had some new updates today from the SBA as well to go over. They finally released some of the guidance. It's honestly not looking that great as of right now, which is kind of sad, honestly. I'm going to pull this up real quick. We go over to the SBA's website. Obviously, we have where we can go yesterday where I said to click here, obviously, and it says they are preparing to offer the shuttered venue operator grants, obviously the targeted EIDL advanced limited eligibility. Obviously, we all know that's for the low income areas. So that's all they're saying they're going to be preparing to offer. If we go back to the main page again, over here, we go down. If you go down to the loans, obviously, if you guys are looking to get the loan, it is a great rate. If you guys have decent credit, you guys can get a loan through the SBA, obviously the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. If you're looking to get the grant only, you can't go through this right here. Obviously, if you're just looking for the loan request only, you can go through this as well and apply. Obviously, this application portal is for COVID-19 EIDL loan request only. If you are seeking to apply for the new targeted EIDL advanced, please visit. Obviously, I just showed you. I clicked on that link a minute ago up top, and it just takes you showing what they are preparing to offer. If we go down here, they have some new stuff they have added to the website. If you guys haven't been there yet, they just added this late last night / this morning. It says targeted EIDL advanced. This right here is telling you, hey, they're getting ready for the targeted EIDL advanced. This is what we were talking about before. It says COVID-19 targeted EIDL advanced was signed into law on December 27th, 2020 as part of the Economic Aid to Hard-Hit Small Businesses, Nonprofits, and Venues Act. The targeted EIDL advanced provides businesses located in low-income communities with additional funds to ensure small businesses adaptation and resiliency. Advanced funds of up to $10,000 will be available to applicants located in low-income communities who previously received an EIDL advance for less than $10,000, or those who have applied but received no funds due to lack of available program funding. This right here pretty much is saying, hey, they're only going to give the first round. There's going to be the first round, obviously, is going to be for people who have applied and haven't got the full $10,000 yet. So anybody that's looking to apply, it's going to be a waiting game, obviously. From what I've known, it's probably going to be like early February to mid-February for you or whoever hasn't got to even apply yet, who's in a low-income area and has a 30% economic loss, to be able to apply. This is definitely going to be a hit to people who aren't in a low-income area, which is a lot of people, and that need help. There's so many people that have lost tons of money in these non-low-income communities that need help, and it's just a shame that the SBA is doing this, especially after the law got passed in Section 332. Says it's for emergency EIDL funds. Now, Section 331 was for the low-income emergency EIDL funds. So $20 million was allotted for people that are in low-income areas. But $40 million was passed as the emergency 332 in the law, Section 332, that says, hey, this is for everybody. And this, like I said, it's almost like a playing game. You know, we get these laws passed, and then the SBA gets it, and then they just change it all around. Or they don't give out really good, messaging, and you're pretty much up to speculation at what they're going to do. Obviously, this right here isn't speculation. This right here literally tells you, hey, if you have applied before and haven't gotten the full $10,000, or if you applied and didn't get anything, if you're in a low-income area, you're going to be able to get something. But if you're not in a low-income area, you're screwed. And that right there is it's sad that the SBA is doing this. I'm hoping, obviously, with the new administration coming in, this changes a little bit. Maybe they get some more oomph in them steps. Because, like I said, Isabel Guzman is taking over, and she is a a big advocate for small businesses. And I'm just hoping for your sake, my sake, whoever's sake out there that needs help, can get this funding that isn't in a low income area. It's like I said, it's sad. Let's just get back into it. Applicants do not need to take any action at this time. SBA will reach out to those who qualify. So if you have applied, I've had a lot of people ask me, what's going to happen? They're going to message you guys with emails, and it could take weeks. For some reason, I don't know why they're taking weeks. You know, I've sent out emails to hundreds of thousands of people at one time before, and it took 10, 20 minutes to get all those emails out. So it's only, you know, I don't know why it's taking them so long to send these emails out. You know, you get an email list together, batch them out in batches in. I don't know. It shouldn't take that long, and we should be waiting weeks to get funding when we're all so far behind. The SBA will reach out to EIDL applicants that have already received a partial EIDL advance. Between 1,000 and 9,000 applicants will be contacted directly by SBA via email in the coming weeks with instructions to determine eligibility and submit documentation. So remember, you're going to get reached out by email from the SBA. And whatever email you used last time, make sure you're checking it. Check your spam folders, whatever. It's going to come from an at SBA.gov email. Remember, it's not, you know, Charlie Sam at Instagram.com or some weird stuff that's out there trying to get your information and trying to scam you out of money. It's, you know, it's going to be from a .gov email. Applicants may qualify if they are located in a low-income community. The definition of a low-income community is defined in Section 45DE of the Internal Revenue Code. Note that the applicant must be located in a low-income community in order to qualify. So right there is telling you, hey, you have to be in a low-income community to qualify, which is, you know, bull hockey. Additional details on the SBA will identify low-income communities will be available soon at sba.gov/coronavirus relief and can demonstrate a 30% reduction in economic loss, aka or revenue. So you have to show, obviously, that you have a loss in an 8-week period beginning on March 2nd through now, obviously, compared to 2019's tax returns. You have to submit this stuff, guys. You got to submit this stuff, and you know, you can't lie yourself way through because they're going to see it and they're going to, you know, call you out on your bull hockey too. And like I said, again, it's sad because there's lots of people that aren't in these low-income communities that need help. Same thing here in Nashville. You know, there's a lot of non-low-income communities, but there's lots of businesses that are, you know, taking big losses that need help, and just $10,000 go a long way. And we're getting, you know, it seems like they're kind of screwing people out of it, honestly. And that's, like I said, again, it's sad. I can pull it up real quick, the U.S. code, and I can also link this in the thing as well if you want to go over it. But it says, in general, the term low-income community means any population census tract. The poverty rate for such tract is at least 20%, or in the case of a tract not located within a metropolitan area, the median family income for such tract does not exceed 80% of statewide median family income. In the case of a tract located within a metropolitan area, the median family income for such tract does not exceed 80% of the greater of statewide median family income or metropolitan area median family income. Subparagraph obviously B shall be applied using possession-wide median family income in the case of the census tract located within the United States. Targeted population. The Secretary shall prescribe regulations under which one or more targeted populations within the meaning of Section 10320 of the Regular Community Development and the Regulatory Improvement Act of 1994 may be treated as a low-income community. So, like I said, you can go through this. Obviously, if you're a tract in a low population, so if you're in an area with less than 2,000 people within your tract, I'll go over what a tract is in a minute and show you guys what a tract is. You're automatically called a low-income area no matter what. Obviously, they're probably super rural if you have less than 2,000 people in that population tract. Let's go back here real quick. Next, the SBA will reach out to those who have applied for EIDL assistance on or before December 27, 2020, but did not receive an EIDL advance due to lack of funding. So if you guys got no money when you applied, obviously they're going to reach out to you guys. So if you have applied, just remember that you are going to get reached out to by the SBA. Obviously, you have to have less than 300 employees to qualify. You're also going to have to submit your IRS form 4506, which will let them look at your last 3 years of tax returns. And like I said, it's the reason why you're not going to be able to bullshit your way through this. And again, this is some bull hockey anyway that we can't even apply for it if you're not in a low-income area because there's a lot of people that need it. Here's this form. You can obviously look up that form. You can click on that link right there as well. And that right there will show you, what all you have to fill out. It's pretty much just saying, hey, look, you can take my tax returns and look at them. Pretty much giving the SBA permission to look at your tax return. All right. Obviously, the EIDL advance is no longer available right now, and this will open up again in a few weeks, but you have to be a low income to even be able to apply for it again, or apply for it for the first time. You have to be in low income area, 30% economic loss. If you want to see if you're in a low income area, I got this map right here. I will link it in the description below as well. What you're going to do is go up here to the year and set it to 2020. Okay, say I live in Nashville, obviously. You can tell by my very Nashville-y accent. And we're going to scroll down here. I'm just going to pick somewhere in here, obviously. I'm going to pick over here where the airport's at. This is a tract. See these right here? These are tracts. You can see these outlines of areas. These are tracts right here. So I'm just going to click on a tract. Oh, yeah. You have to go over here and click User Select Tract. So click on that, obviously. Don't be me. Click on that first. Then you zoom into the tracts where you're at. Click on that area. This right here will pop up. It says Selected Tract. And then you want to click on Census Data. So you click on the census data. And then you're going to go over here to Income. Click on Income. All right. What you're going to do is, you see this right here where it says, we'll go down to 2015. Yeah, they're going to use a 2015 tract median family income. Because there's no, I don't think there is as an estimated, obviously, which I guess you could use that too. But I don't know what they're using. From what I've seen, they said 2015 median family income tracts. So you click on this. It says $42,000 and $42,000 right here. Click on that. You can copy that number or whatever, or you can put it into your calculator. Okay, pull up a calculator. Let me pull mine up real quick. There we go. I'll pull this up. All right, pull up this calculator real quick. What you're going to do is take this 42,824, and you divide it by whatever your state income is. I think Tennessee's is around like $65,000 is the median family state income. We're going to take that and divide it by 65,000. This is just an estimate. Like I said, I haven't looked up obviously in a little bit. But last time I looked, it was like 65-ish thousand for median family income in Tennessee. You can look up your state, obviously. You take that and you would divide it, and then you would equal. Okay, if this number is below 0.8, so it's 0.79, that means you are in a low-income area or below that median family income, which means you automatically would get put into that area of low income. Then you just have to show that you have a 30% economic loss. Also, if you see this percent below poverty line, if it's already below 20, if it has 20% or more right here, it doesn't matter if you're 19.98%, they're gonna scrutinize you, obviously. But this right here is 14.37%, which means this area doesn't qualify unless obviously your tract median family income is below that 0.8%. So this right here doesn't qualify. But then, like I said, you fall back to the 0.8%, and this right here means we do qualify then. So if this right here is below 20%, anything below 20%, you go to the next thing, which is the median family income. This right here obviously means, the 14.37% means this area doesn't qualify. But since the median family income qualifies, that means we qualify. Just have to show a 30% economic loss. Like I said, I will put this in the description as well. But that is all I wanted to go over today. Like I said, we had some updates from the SBA finally, and hopefully this gives some people some answers. And again, this is all drawn out. If they would just put it like the bill is supposed to be put, like in Section 332, where $40 million is put aside for us, 40 billion, I should say, $40 billion put aside for emergency for everybody, and the 20 billion was put aside for low income. But it seems like for right now, the SBA has went behind that and said, hey, we're just going to do low income. Hopefully this eventually gets opened up to more people that isn't in a low income area, because it's, like I said, that's just silly. So many people that aren't in low income areas that need help as well. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys quick thumbs up on the video. Make sure you guys hit the sub button. That way you guys can be up to date on all things for your business or investing or anything like that. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.